Hello, hi audience. I'm making a video on the this movie. I'm going to talk about the first Avengers movie from 2012. I give it 8 out of 10 because it's brilliant monkey see do fun writing. Bonkers of a script, like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie from 1995, with wacky villains. It's an adorable PG-13 movie, I found, but also very funny and at times it's a very it has funny moments too, but it also it doesn't overstay its welcome to funny moments. And lots of action. Lots of Hulk action. More than any of the other action with the Hulk. With the later Avengers sequels. I'm not talking about in this video. This movie kicks ass at times. But also times it kind of drags on a bit. Like some things felt like it, like I felt like some things could have dragged on better, some things could have dragged on less. The pacing and the scenes thrown together in this movie, here and there, like some, but yeah, so very inconsistent with this pacing issues, like the 2017 Justice League movie cut. That was also done by Joss Whedon. Directed by, he directed most of those footage in the 2017 cut, I found out. He also directed this movie from the 2012 Avengers movie. And I think this is his best movie, big budget movie he's done to this day. The first Avengers movie feels like lightning in a bottle of a movie. Classic movies like I like them like the all 4 Christopher Reeve Superman movies. With Christopher Reeve, all 4 of them I loved. As much equally as each other. When I say I love all 4 Superman movies, I loved all 4 Superman movies. With Christopher Reeve starting. Even Superman for a Quest for Peace. That's with Nuclear Man. And the one with Richard Pryor. Not as good as this first 2 Superman movies, but still there's magic to those movies I found. And now I'm going to talk about Christopher Reeve's Superman run. Because I'm done talking about the Avengers movie. And that's why I give the Avengers movie an 8 out of 10. You know what, I might want to talk about the... You know, I realized I got good sidetrack. I'm supposed to talk about the Avengers movie. And just I'm not going to talk about the Christopher Reeve movie, I'm just going to mention them. I'm getting sidetracked because... I just see him. Sorry. I'm going to talk about one movie, okay? I will... Just don't have the energy to talk about more than one movie now in this video. So... Another thing I like is, every thing that has the Hulk and the CGI, the Hulk hulking out in this movie. You know, once the movie, even though, like, I love all the stuff with the characters and the other characters, like Black Widow and Hulk and Steve Rogers and Thor and Loki and Hawkeye, and like the stuff with Nick Fury, and I like the stuff with Maria Hill, and I like the stuff with Phil Coulson. The scenes with them, yeah, I like the scenes with Bruce Banner, played by Mark Ruffalo for the first time. Even though I think Edward Norton would have been a better job to keep him, because everyone is just, I think Edward Norton would just been better for the Avengers team than Mark Ruffalo's character, because it's like, how Mark Ruffalo's Hulk is introduced feels kind of shoehorned in to the universe that Whedon directs in this movie, directed by Whedon. It kind of feels like shoehorned in and feels forced, like a forced reboot, even though we know that's connected to the 2008 Hulk movie. Hulk kind of goes through the same exact character arc he kind of went through in the 2008 Hulk spin-off movie. That was played by, that was when it was Edward Norton playing his character. You know, but you know how he kind of but you know how he kind of becomes like a bit of a hero by the end of the movie. That's kind of similar to how what Incredible Hulk was trying to do, like lead him more into him being a actual hero, like he would be known for in the comics. And then Age of Ultron kind of fucked everything up by making Banner afraid of Hulk again. And, you know, the point is, like, Banner was supposed to overcome his fear with Hulk. In the 2008 movie, he overcame his fear with Hulk, learned to live with Hulk, and now he has to overcome fear again through the power of friendship and the Avengers team spirit work. And that's how he overcomes fear, by teaming up with the Avengers. And you know, I just realized this doesn't say anything new or different about Hulk, other than show cool Hulk action that we never seen before, before. From the Incredible Hulk character. But other than that, it doesn't say anything new or say anything different or show anything different outside of Hulk action. Was the Atari fighting Hulk, punching the big Atari ship. One big Atari aliens. And that's the Atari is led by Loki, who works with Thanos to explain an Endgame and Infinity War plot. And Thanos is teased at the post-credit scene of the 2012 Avengers movie as he rises from his chair and smiles. And he also pulled the teaser coming for Age of Ultron also. That's where he decides to put on the gauntlet, the Infinity Gauntlet. In the events of Age of Ultron. And, it kind of this movie, kind of also dumbs down and waters down, Tony Stark's character and Steve Rogers' character. Well, not Tony Stark. No, that's just Tony. No, I was thinking as Tony. I said Tony Stark. Tony Stark is fine. He's annoying as ever. But that's kind of the problem. He's more annoying than ever. Like, he was I thought he was supposed to be less annoying after the events of Iron Man 2, more towards the level of annoying, obnoxious realm he was in Iron Man 1, where he was more serious but also kind of annoying by the end of Iron Man 1. But then Iron Man is more annoying as he was in the beginning of Iron Man 2 character. For Joss Whedon's take on Iron Man of 2012's Avengers movies. The first one. Like, Steve Rogers suffers the same fate. Not exactly the same fate. He's just a total idiot. Because he trusts his shield, and he thinks things have changed, like human beings change, even though he's been on ice for several years, decades, in the contents of the story at this point, and he just came off of ice and joined the team, the Avengers, was in the events of, it's explained in the movie, with flashbacks. Just flashbacks, when he's boxing a punching bag and beating the shit out of multiple ones and then stacking them up using punching bags before he's recruited by Nick Fury for a mission. And that's where Loki comes in, when Loki took control of Hawkeye, and Hawkeye doesn't become an active Avenger until the halfway point, after he breaks free from the brainwashes, after Black Widow punches him in the head really hard to break the brainwashing by hitting him in the head hard. That's explained in the movie. That's it. Yes, that makes sense. Okay. Makes as much sense as, instead of giving somebody CPR to save their life, just scream at them like Hulk. And scream out, "No!" Or scream at them face, and it'll wake them up. Because that's exactly how Tony Stark wakes up from his coma after he's flown up into space and disposes of a nuke. Clever writing. Remember, audience, always scream at your victim's face. Do not use CPR because that is gross. That's why we didn't want to have anyone give him CPR, because it would be gross. CPR is gross. That's what we just did on his commentary. Why he didn't just have someone give him a CPR. Instead, he had Hulk scream at him. Because that would be gross if somebody did CPR on Tony Stark to save his life. That would be gross. That's what Whedon's words are, not mine on his commentary of 2012's Avengers movie, if you watch the commentary. So, what I saw was madness in this movie, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed all of the scenes with Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow. All the sexy scenes she was in, and to be fair, she's not as she doesn't really, to be fair, she has also a lot more action in this one than she does in the Iron Man 2 movie. Lots of action more than the, I liked her in Iron Man 2. I thought she was one of the best part of Iron Man 2, because she is told, I don't know why, but I find her in Iron Man 2 the most engaging character in Iron Man 2 out of all the other ideas in Iron Man 2. But that's probably just because Tony Stark is such an annoying bastard in Iron Man 2 and won't shut up. Even when he's, won't shut up with the jokes or yada, even when he's clearly, when he is aware he's dying of, because of poison in his heart, blah, blah, blah. The plot says so. Because the radiation poisoning that's keeping him alive from his heart, fake heart that he has in the Iron Man movie 2 events. Look, I thought Iron Man 2 was fine enough for what it was. I give it a... rewatch, my audience. I think you guys should rewatch Iron Man 2. It's like fine, not that bad actually. I personally think it's the best Iron Man movie because it has the most Iron Man action in it. The movie, you know, so it has the most action fights with Iron Man in it, where he's wearing the actual costume, you know, the Iron Man outfit. And Iron Man 2 was the best Iron Man movie I think we got, and never going to get, was Tony Stark. And, for the solo movies, Steve Rogers in this movie is kind of completely demasculated and cannot hold his own in a fight, constantly out of breath, constantly losing, and can't take charge of his own team unless he's being pushed in the right direction by Tony Stark, because he's Marvel Jesus. To the plot of the movie, is what he's telling me. Whedon is telling me was his direction. Because if you can miss this, but when you'll miss this if before Captain America starts giving orders, when the Ataris fight, when the Avengers line up, it all team up together and form the Avengers. You'll miss this, but and I don't blame you if you missed this, but you'll probably miss this because a lot of people did miss this and don't mention this, but Tony Stark has to tell Captain to start giving orders by saying, "Call it, Captain." Then Captain starts giving the fucking orders. Now he starts being the leader. Oh, fuck me, this is stupid. He should have been the leader earlier on, establish his authority earlier on in the movie. Why he's, well, you know, it's just stupid. And that's why you give the first Avengers movie a 8 out of 10. I like this movie. To give it a 8 out of 10. That's my review on 2012's Avengers movie. I hope you enjoyed this review, my audience. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button to like this video. I hope you like this video. And hit the comment section below. You can comment below if you want to. I have the comment section on. Goodbye.